Splatoon 3 is a game that strives to create a balance between being able to play it on your own and go off on your own and strive, and also the aspect of able to work in a team. It's no longer like Splatoon 1 where all the weapon kits that were used were extremely OP and you could go off on your own slaying and do fine. Don't get me wrong, if you're left on your own for a bit, you'll still be able to hold your own against a couple of players and you may be able to still get a solo wipeout. And some of the weapon kits revolve around being alone, but it's all still benefits your team even when you're gone off on your own slaying, and there's even more benefits for going back and helping the team. It's also not like Splatoon 2 where the whole game focuses around teamwork, and if you cannot communicate well, your team is bound to fail. Teamwork is still very important in Splatoon 3, but it's not forced. I said there are some weapon kits that don't need to work as much, but at the same time I feel like it's more relaxed and less forced, so the teamwork ultimately seems better. But I wanted to do a comparison to see which is better, and here is what I found. Teamwork encourages enhanced cooperation. The team-based nature of Splatoon 3 encourages better teamwork and coordination amongst players. It prompts the communication and strategizes to achieve objectives, foreseeing the sense of camaraderie and shared goals. And achieving goals together with teammates feels like more of an achievement whether you're communicating or not. On the other hand, you can still be a one-man army and you don't have to worry about reliance on teammates. In a team-based game, your success is heavily dependent on the performance and cooperation of your teammates, and if you're paired with inexperienced or uncooperative players, can be frustrating and impact your individual performance. And we've all been in them frustrated because it's definitely our teammates that make us lose, and it could never be us, and we're the best and we would go win the global championships if we're in it, but it's just our teammates stopping us from getting us. In all seriousness, I do know that people have bad days. It's just frustrating when they happen to be on our team. On the other hand, teamwork emphasises diverse roles. By emphasising a team play, Splatoon 3 allows to specialise in different roles such as support, backline or frontline. This prompts more strategic approach in gameplay to reward players for mastering their chosen role. And the more roles there are, the more ways there are to experience the game that more people can enjoy, and it is the same person that can enjoy the game for longer instead of being a one-man army and everything is done the same every time. But with teamwork there comes lack of individual agency. Being more team orientated means less opportunity for individual players to make a significant impact on the game alone. Some players prefer the freedom and ability to carry matches single-handedly, with more important prevalence in Splatoon 1. Of course, it's always exciting to get a solo wipeout when that's possible in Splatoon 3, but there's a lot higher risk, and the fact that you can't single-handedly carry the team and rely on others can be frustrating. But also, teamwork can lead to balanced matches. With a greater focus on the team dynamic in Splatoon 3, they can offer more balanced matches, ensuring that no single player dominates the game. This leads to more competitive and fair gameplay experience. It's annoying to see that one player on the other team just destroying you and carry up the teammates of the rank they do not deserve to be in, but this stops with the reliance on teams. On the other side, communication challenges. Effective teamwork requires good communication and can be challenging with online multiplayer settings with a lack of voice chat, limited communication, or hinder the coordination and strategic planning. And the communication of Splatoon 3 is very limited, with 2 buttons on the D-pad that most people only choice to communicate, and it can be hard to counter teams with solid communication. Teamwork encourages synergy and combinations. Coordinated teamwork in Splatoon 3 opens up the opportunities for exciting synergy and combo plays. Players can coordinate their special weapons and abilities to create powerful strategic maneuvers and that can turn the tide of battle. On the other hand, team dependency. Success in team-based games relies on the availability and reliability of teammates. If teammates disconnect or leave, they perform poorly or can significantly hinder the ability to secure a win in the game. But one benefit for the other side is community and social integration. The team-based games of Splatoon 3 can encourage players to engage the community for teams and participate in competitive events, and it fosters a sense of belonging and encourages for new players. And it's always good to make a new friend with similar interests. Finally, for being one-man army, there is learning curve, skill disparity. Team-based games introduces a learning curve and skill disparity among players. Newcomers may struggle to find competitive teammates or face experienced opponents, potentially leading to frustrating experience of steep learning curve. It's important to note the pros and cons vary depending on the personal preference and playstyle. Some players may prefer the team-based nature of Splatoon 3, while others may long for more independent playstyle of Splatoon 1. So what do you think? What do you prefer? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, see ya.